Alright, we're back with part 2, cooking our pasta. As you can see here, I've got my ground beef, the strainer. I put my pasta, my first layer down inside of the pan. There's going to be this bottom layer, a middle layer, and a top layer, all with meat, sauce, and cheese. And I've got to get some of those ingredients now. We got our cheeses. I have my sauce close by and very handy. And we're going to get started. The first thing I'll do is I'll lay a layer down of ground beef, then start with my sauce, and yeah, just keep that continuation going. Meat, sauce, cheese, meat, sauce, cheese, meat, sauce, cheese, and we'll have the lasagna done. Right now I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven for 315. We're going to do 315 for about 15 minutes, and she should be nice and done after I have everything assembled and ready for the actual oven. So the oven's set to 315. We're going to start this process. What I want to do with the meat is make sure that it's nice and chopped up. Things are expensive these days. I'm by no means a master chef who works in a restaurant who actually gets paid a really good salary. So I have to do things on a budget. And the reason I want to finely ground the ground beef is that when you're putting it in there and you have like these big clumps, they tend to mess up the formation of the actual lasagna and the layering. So I try to have it somewhat minced so that when it's all laid down, everything's even and I don't have any big lumps in the lasagna, things like that. Just make everything easier, make everything line up, and then we're good. So yeah, we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna take the meat now that it's nice and crushed down or minced down, however you want to say it, and I'm gonna go ahead and lay that first layer of ground beef in the actual pot. I'll move some equipment here out of the way, some of the cheeses. Move this. Give you guys a good look, or somewhat of a good look at what's going on besides myself. That was a good joke, wasn't it? That was probably really corny, but that's okay. We're cooking. That's the focus here, cooking. So let's get started. Our first pattern here. Quite a bit going on. I want to make sure I evenly kind of lay the meat out, stretch it out as much as I can, because like I said, I'm on a budget, and yeah, that's very critical at this point. So I'm just going to spread all of my meat, sounds kind of weird, in the pan. And once I'm done with that, we'll do the layer of sauce we need, all that good stuff. Alright, so I'm just that first layer of meat. We're almost done on that end. So gotta get a little more going there. Okay. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna make sure to fill in any gaps I have as far as the meat. I want things to be rather consistent with the lasagna. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, that first layer of meat has gone down. Now we're going to use our Prego sauce. And Prego in Italian means you're welcome. So you're welcome for this video. So with the sauce, I try to hit the corners the best I can. Try to get as much sauce in there the best I can to make certain that nothing's sticking and nothing's cooking to a really screwed up degree. And speaking of screwing up things, I now have sauce in between the foil and pan. So let me just scoop that out. Talk about precision work right there, right in between the foil. Takes talent. So let me do this right here. So that's our first layer of sauce, and I'll take my spoon, kind of spread some of it from side to side so that it lays down nicely. Okay, let me let you guys get a look at this. Get a look at that there. That's our first layer. And then we'll be good here soon. I was gonna go get the cheese, but I realized the cheese is like right here in front of me, so yeah. Oh no. Okay, seems I need scissors for this bag. Either a knife. Struggle's almost over. Okay. I guess it's not almost over. Now that I finally have the cheese open, 4 hours and 30 minutes later, now it's time to open the other cheese. Conveniently has tear here tabs. Okay. That one opened a lot easier. Just to show you guys, I'm not mildly retarded. I'm just... Oh, and that let out way more cheese than I intended. So what I'm applying now is a 6-blend Italian cheese, which is most likely going to have Parmesan, Romano, Asiago, mozzarella, all those good cheeses. I'm just making sure I've got an even layer of this stuff pushed out here. So next, mozzarella. Mozzarella, I'm going to go light because I already have a 6 blend cheese going, so I don't want to kind of interrupt on that. I don't want to mess with the delicate balance we have going on with cheeses. Okay, so now it's time for the second layer. We are adding now. Lay down my pasta for the second layer. Okay, so now once again I'm gonna wash this spoon off. If you guys will give me a quick second, I need to go feed the dog because he's antsy and spoiled. So I'm gonna throw him some ground beef so he can do his thing. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go feed the dog real quick. So here we go. We're working on the second layer. Then we're gonna do the top layer. Then we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven. Okay, I'm almost done laying the meat out. This isn't very exciting, by the way. It's just me cooking. I did grab some with my hand, some of that ground beef, but hey, this is always nearby. Okay, so second layer ground beef is on. Now more sauce. Okay, now we've got layer 2 of the sauce, which once again I'll take a spoon, lightly spread it so that it does start to melt. It's good. Now for the cheeses again. Like I said, I'm using a 6-blend cheese and mozzarella. That's it. I meant to grab Parmesan, just Parmesan and mozzarella, but this has like every cheese in it, so. That about does it for the second layer. Don't worry, clean hands. And no mask because I'm in my own kitchen. So that completes layer 2 of our lasagna. Now we're going to put in layer 3, which is the top layer, the last layer, and then we're going in the oven. Oh, this is looking really nice, I must say. It's looking really nice. Alright, so now we're going to quickly spread out the rest of our ground beef, the top layer here, making sure to make sure everything is ground down lovely. Okay, so this actually took a lot longer than it did to cook the pasta and the ground beef, so just so you guys get a feel for it. I think all together we're running around over 30 minutes total. Yeah, 30 minutes. I'll work out my last bit of ground beef here. All right. That leaves us a little ground beef left for the dog, but don't tell him. Okay. Seems like we're done. Seems like I cooked one pasta too many. Let's get this last layer going. We'll move that out of the way. So we're gonna add some cheese now. We're adding the 6-blend. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to add the sauce first. That's okay. We all make mistakes. So as you can see, I'm running low on sauce. I don't think I got enough of it, but we'll make it work. We just love tapping this to make certain we have all of it. As much as I could get in there. So I'm gonna do the cheese now. As you can see, we use all of the sauce, all of the cheese. This was around 2 cups of cheese. We didn't use all the mozzarella, 2 cups, because there was mozzarella in the 6 blend. And we used 2 pounds of sauce. 2 pounds of sauce in the lasagna. Now she's ready for the oven, as you guys can see. We're gonna put it in the oven, and then we'll be back with you.